Oh, hey, folks, this is Paul. We are going to be doing a news run here. For those of the female persuasion, please do not fall for this optical illusion of me wearing the same exact clothes that I did yesterday. You may be mistaken on that. You may not be, but regardless, it's an optical illusion. They may or may not be washed. We'll have to see. Anyways, let's get on with this. I only say that it's like self-cucking. It's like the greatest thing to do when you want to keep humble. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check out. You want to do Bitcoin first? That's probably what that guy was. That guy's probably a Brit who has Bitcoin who's pissed at me because I listen to Peter Schiff. Let's check out Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin is. 33.7 is what it's showing here. All right. So let's go ahead and go to Drudge Report, and then we will find out if there's anything shaking and happening. And if I can find the rest of his comments, I'll read the rest of the comment. It's saying here that there's a British accent or a South African accent or Australian, whatever it is, and all, he's going to blast off. A Branson blast off. Weather delay developing. Okay. Well, maybe he will chicken out. It hasn't happened yet. Maybe he'll chicken out. Doesn't that look like Lost in Space from the early 60s? Remember? Doesn't that look like that? It looks so ridiculous. You'd figure there'd be something very fashionable and chic going on now. But I guess not. It says reservoirs are drying up. Folks, one of the reasons why nobody subscribes to this channel, and there is a myriad of reasons why they don't, is because we don't placate to anyone here. Because when I don't know something, I don't feel confident about it, I don't pile on it. Is there global warming? It could be. Is it man-made? It could be. It could be. It could be man-made. It could be cyclical. There could be nothing we can do about it. There may not be global warming at all. We don't know. But I don't know. But it's saying reservoirs are drying up, blah, 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 the whole thing. Okay? I've heard everything from weather manipulation, which I know that they were doing in Vietnam. I know they were trying to get it to either not rain or rain. I forgot. But they did try. And I know they were doing it right back into the 1940s, too, with World War II. They were trying to manipulate the weather, too. Somehow I don't think it can be done, and I don't think they can steer hurricanes either, although maybe they can. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, because I have a great deal of difficulty in believing any of it. I'm only going to read the stuff that I think is interesting. Lesbian nun drama wows critics at Cannes Film Festival there in the French. What do you expect from those frogs? Huh? Anything about lesbianism is probably going to go over with a cup of their wine or whatever it is. Although I will tell you, though, I like their perfume. I'm fond of French perfumes, okay? It would be really awesome to go to France and get a prostitute. Wouldn't that be really something like on your bucket list of things to do? Can you imagine? I'll bet you they do things that you don't even remember, you know, or like you've never done before. Remember in that movie, Mandingo? Remember the guys just got married to that beautiful girl there, Susan George? And that's the actress's name. And then he goes into that brothel with his friend, and his friend is ugly, and all the girls want to go with him. She says, but I do things that even where they have 9 hands on Venus, they don't do. And the guy says, you do all that hand stuff? Come, let me have you. She didn't want to go with him. She wanted to go with, what, it wasn't Patrick Swayze. Who was that? I forgot, but it was a good actor. He played that part to a T, I'll tell you. I know, I'm falling off. This has nothing to do with Wolverine, video games. I know, folks. I'm not making any sense, am I? No. Let's keep going. Racy convent sex. My goodness. All right. It says here, something like, you know, when you get thing 1 and thing 2, Bond, I guess James Bond, actress, may miss fest after catching the COVID-19. It says it right there. I can't show it. I can't say it. Because to my friend there that's listening to me, if you're chewing bubblegum in class, that's what it's like here on YouTube, okay? You don't have to be saying anything illegal, just what they see as not good, okay? Now hang on, I may have a chance to make another $6 here. So this will have to take priority over you folks. Let's have a look here. $3.25, but it's close. Oh no, it's not close. No, thank you. That's not close. Sayonara for that one. Not doing it. All right, let's get back here. Okay, on this farm, cow are co-equals. Okay, maybe they're Hindus over there. Maybe they're Hindus, because Hindus don't like to hurt cows. Do you know why they do that? Because I had a friend of mine who he kind of dabbled into it. He was all into this stuff like, not Mesopotamia, what was it? The Atlanteans and all this. And he was a little chatterbox for all of this. And colonics and the whole thing up your keister and all that. He was all into that. And he had a thing about this, and he wanted to do the Hinduism. By the way, Gandhi was a trip. I don't know if you know about Gandhi, but I read some stuff on him, and he was big into enemas. He was big into it and tried to get everybody else into it. And there were more young girls than there were older girls, is from what I'm told. He caught, shit for that, is what I heard. But he's bizarre. He was bizarre. There's absolutely no question about it, in my opinion. He was bizarre. Now, the Hindus believe that cows are the perfect being because they eat grass and they defecate fertilizer. So they're only doing good. So therefore they don't eat them or I don't know if they make purses out of them or anything else like that, but I know they don't eat them. I know that for sure. That was part of the famine problem in, Bangladesh, when John Lennon went there. Not John Lennon, George Harrison, I think it was, wasn't it? That went over there, was it? Or was it John Lennon? I forgot. Maybe it was George. I forgot who it was. One of the Beatles went over there to try to help because they were starving to death bumping around into cows. That's a true story. I know, folks, I'm not making any sense. Travel hell. Woman duct taped to seat after trying to open the airplane door. And this doesn't mention whether or not she was wearing a mask. I think if she was wearing a mask, they should have treated her a little bit better. But I think I'd have to agree. Duct tape her down. Sounds like the right thing to do to me. Okay, Fort Lauderdale Airport right over here. Terminals evacuated amid bomb threat. Another condo is being forced to evacuate. They want to inspect the building. It's a problem, folks. Can I tell you? It's a problem, and there are plenty of them here. There are plenty of them everywhere. They found a cat. Little condolences as it is. They found a cat that's been alive for 2 weeks after the collapse. A swarm of 25,000 bees in Times Square. Shocker. Team USA falls to Nigeria in pre-Olympic basketball loss. I'm not into basketball, so I don't know. As people flock to theme parks, series of accidents plagues popular rides. I'm scared to death of them. My auntie took me on a roller coaster, and when I was like 4 or 3, and I never recovered from that. And it wasn't like a huge roller coaster, but I didn't like it one little bit, and it affected me for the rest of my life. I would go to the carnival and go on certain rides like the Tilt-A-Whirl and shit like that, but a lot of times I didn't. All right, what do we got here? We got $3 here. Oh no, I don't want this. I don't want this. No, thank you. They're trying to send me, instead of to a McDonald's that's close to me here, they're trying to send me to one that's 4 miles away, then go another couple of miles. I'm not interested. And then you get stuck down there. I don't want to be down there. That's why I stay here. I stay here. I don't like going down there. All right, let's get back to the read here. Well, somebody's having a meltdown there. All right, let's keep going. LA has more than 1,000 new infections in day, highest in months. Well, maybe we can all go back into masks. Permanently, like Three-Wheel Dunce there. Three-Wheel Bicycle Dunce says there. I don't qualify as a co-sophisticate with him. He thinks that I don't like CNN, and he thinks that that's just absolutely ridiculous. 90-year-old infected with 2 variants at once. Oh, my goodness. Hotel maid prevents Vegas-style massacre at All-Star game. Well, they're finally good for something, I'll say that. Florida men say plan was to arrest, not kill Haiti's president. Well, something went wrong, didn't it? Kinda? Something went wrong? Kinda, sorta? Let's see what this is. Okay, I guess I gotta accept this. It's $5. Alright, didn't look like it was too terribly far. Let's see, where is it? Oh, please don't tell me I just took a job somewhere where I should not have. Oh, no, I don't want this, please. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. Unassigned this delivery. No, thank you. I thought you were giving me... I thought you were giving me something right close here. They're not. They're giving me something 8 miles away. No, thank you. So we'll get back now and mercifully finish this out. All right, the wounded wife of that executed president of Haiti is speaking out. Robert E. Lee statue removed in Charlottesville, that's North Carolina. It's a problem, folks. They're going to erase the history. And the sad thing is that I understand both sides. I understand that you're erasing history, but it's offensive to people who suffered. So I understand both sides. I do. Can I tell you? White spite. New York City principal, quote, conspired to oust Caucasian teachers. Can you say DHL? Can you say DHL? Conspiring to get rid of one of their lackey security guards? Yeah, I'd say so. Just make sure you have a great big fist on each side of your car, okay? That works out good. I'm glad I'm the fuck out of there, too. Thank you very much. I'm glad I'm out. You understand? Bad things happen. Sorry to tell you. Good grief. Oh, it's raining. Isn't that something? It's raining. Just came out of nowhere, too. Just came out of nowhere. All right. That's when it gets busy at Douche Dash, because nobody wants to drive. How'd you like to look at that mug right there? A nice big great white shark coming at you? Folks, I have to roll up my windows here before we get inundated. You know what worries me is the power windows. I don't want them to get water in them because, you know, God only knows, right? They're expensive. NFL star Mingo arrested for indecency with child. Who the hell is Mingo? That's the craziest name I've ever heard in the NFL. Mingo? What in the world is this? Take a look at this. We got nothing to do, right? Child sex bust. NFL Atlanta Falcons Barkevius Mingo arrested for indecency with a child and sexual contact. Falcons linebacker, this guy Mingo, has been arrested on charges of indecency with a child and sexual contact. Mingo, 30, was held on July 8th by the Arlington Police Department, though the exact details of his arrests are not known yet. His bond was set at $25,000, and he was released the day after he was taken in, according to TMZ. The NFL player is reportedly facing a second-degree felony, which could carry a sentence of up to 20 years. I'm not laughing about this. There's nothing funny about this. The police, Arlington, confirmed there's an investigation, and the department is conducting it. He turned himself in on his own accord, and we don't know what this is. I'm looking to see if I can get any of the nitty-gritty, but he's 6'5", so there's plenty of him. He's a linebacker. Mingo was drafted by the Browns in 2013 and also played for the Patriots, Colts, Seahawks, Texans, and Bears. Well, he's been around, so to speak. All right, well, I don't know what the deal is on that. I'll take a look. That sounds like something we can get our teeth into. Let's see if we have anything on it. Details on the NFL Mingo arrest. Let's see what they say. Falcons terminate Mingo's. He's black too. It's a black guy. That surprises me because I thought they were like immune from that. It's always white people always white guys that you hear about that. Child sex offense. I don't know. I can't see. We can't see how young, because like sometimes it's like a 17 and 9/10-year-old girl. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, there's a difference. Although it's all bad, there's kind of shades of gray there. So let's see. Pertaining to a search warrant, arrest of Mingo's alleged assault. He may have filmed something, is what he might have done. Well, they came in and they took something. They could provide no further information on it. They're not going to give away the farm on here. They're going to prosecute him, is what they're going to do. Indecency with a child is what it says. Well, there's his mug right there. We'll take a look. I think that's him. Let me see. Charge of indecency with a child. It was something about he was arrested on July 8th, 2021. I'm just looking to see if I can find something of the age of the victim. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find. It may be serious. $25,000 bail is not murder type stuff, or it could be actually, depends. But that's pretty serious nonetheless. All right, well, we're going to have to jump out of that, okay? We're going to have to skip out of that. All right, so now we've got an NFL player that's accused of child indecency, is what it sounds like to me. Study, exercising 10 minutes a day slashes Alzheimer's risk. Could be. Okay. High-potency weed linked to psychotic episodes and mysterious vomiting. I'm going to have to talk to 6'9" Dunce about this. We won't go into it, okay? Anyways, folks, I will be back. That's a warning, by the way. And I will see you at the movies.